Roots team could defy the odds. It was as if they had divine assistance, allowing them to achieve one miracle after another. The fans were going crazy. They had even prepared a 20-game winning streak banner in advance. Whether they could break the 103-year-old myth of the longest winning streak in baseball history all came down to this moment. Billy, as usual, hid in a corner, nervously listening to the live broadcast of the game. However, this match was full of unexpected twists. The lead the Athletics had built at the beginning was gradually caught up by their opponents. It seemed heaven's favor toward the Athletics was about to end abruptly. The players' mindset also began to change. But right at that moment, the coach, who had never made the right decisions, finally saw the light. Choose to have Hart play. So Hart carried the hopes of countless people, and his own dream, stepped onto the field under immense pressure. Sometimes, we don't need to keep proving ourselves to others. We just need to channel our accumulated strength into a single bat. Hart's powerful swing shattered the 103-year-old record of a 20-game winning streak. At that moment, the 20-game winning streak banner was unfurled in the stands. They had created an unprecedented myth in the baseball world in 103 years. Even Billy, who had never dared to watch a game in person, was incredibly exhilarated. But soon after, he looked bewildered, because he knew all too well that no matter how many consecutive wins they achieved, if they didn't win the final game of the season, they would end up with nothing. Billy confided all of this to Pete. If they could change the unwritten rules of baseball, only then would everything become truly meaningful. But things didn't go as planned. The Athletics ultimately failed to receive divine favor again. They were eliminated in the very first game of the playoffs, was ultimately shut out by those with capital. The crushing defeat left Billy disheartened. But fortunately, the owner of the top-tier team, the Red Sox, extended an olive branch to him. However, Billy ultimately turned down the contract offering $12 million a year and chose to stay with the Athletics. Nevertheless, the Red Sox adopted Billy and Pete's data-driven theory. 2 years later, in a championship game, the Red Sox won their first World Series title since 1918. This might just be what Billy wanted. He didn't buy a championship with money, but through perseverance and innovation. He provided answers for every ordinary person with limited resources.